Welcome, friends. Today we are going to use what is called the shadow technique to learning the English language. Grammatical tenses can feel like a mental obstacle course to many learning a new language. You know the grammar rules in your head, but the moment you open your mouth to speak, your brain freezes between I go, I went, and I will go. If you're tired of overthinking and ready to start feeling the rhythm of the language, you're in the right place. Think of the shadow technique as being a linguistic parrot, much like how we learn to speak as children, but with a purpose. We're going to practice mimicking native speed English in real time to build muscle memory in your jaw and your brain. We're going to tackle the big three today: the present, for your current life and habits; the past, for those stories and memories; the future, for all those big plans you're making. By the end of this video, these tenses won't just be rules in a textbook. They'll be tools in your pocket. Why this works: it acknowledges the common struggle of brain freeze. It explains shadowing simply for those who might be new to the term. It clearly sets expectations for what the viewers will learn. Ready? So listen and repeat after me. I hike in the mountains every weekend. I hike in the mountains every weekend. I hiked in the mountains last weekend. I hiked in the mountains last weekend. I will hike in the mountains next weekend. I will hike in the mountains next weekend. Did you notice an extra word before the verb hike in the sentence using the future tense? The modal verb will is the workhouse of the English future tense. Unlike verbs that describe physical actions, will functions as a helper to express certainty, intent, or predictions about things yet to happen. One of its most distinctive traits is that it never changes its form. Whether you are talking about yourself, your cat, or a group of friends, it stays will. It is also always followed by the base form of a verb. For example, will go, not will goes, or will to go. It's used when making instant decisions, when you make a choice at the exact moment you're speaking. Example, the phone is ringing, I'll get it. Predictions, stating what you believe will happen in the future based on your opinion or logic. Example, I think it will rain tomorrow. Promises and offers, indicating a commitment to do something for someone. Example, I will help you move this weekend. Facts about the future, describing things that are certain to happen. Example, the sun will rise at 6 a.m. A quick summary: no conjugation. It remains will regardless of the subject. I, you, he, she, it, we, they. Base verb only. It is always followed by the infinitive without to. Contractions. In casual speech, writing, it often shortens to apostrophe double L. I'll, you'll, he'll, she'll, we'll, they'll. Negation. The negative form is will not, commonly contracted to won't. We have a picnic in the park. We have a picnic in the park. We had a picnic in the park last Sunday. We had a picnic in the park last Sunday. We'll have a picnic in the park next Sunday. We'll have a picnic in the park next Sunday. She goes to the beach every day. She goes to the beach every day. She went to the beach this morning. She went to the beach this morning. She'll go to the beach tomorrow morning. She'll go to the beach tomorrow morning. She rides her bike in the park. She rides her bike in the park. She rode her bike in the park yesterday. She rode her bike in the park yesterday. She will ride her bike in the park tomorrow. She will ride her bike in the park tomorrow. They swim in the lake during the summer. They swim in the lake during the summer. They swam in the lake last summer. They swam in the lake last summer. They will swim in the lake next summer. They will swim in the lake next summer. He plays soccer after school. He plays soccer after school. He played soccer after school last week. He played soccer after school last week. He will play soccer after school tomorrow afternoon. He will play soccer after school tomorrow afternoon. I run in the park every morning. I run in the park every morning. I ran in the park this morning. I ran in the park this morning. I will run in the park tomorrow morning. I will run in the park tomorrow morning. We camp near the river. We camp near the river. We camped near the river last month. We camped near the river last month. We will camp near the river next month. We will camp near the river next month. My dad fishes at the lake. My dad fishes at the lake. My dad fished at the lake last year. My dad fished at the lake last year. My dad will fish at the lake next week. My dad will fish at the lake next week. My aunt works in the garden every afternoon. My aunt works in the garden every afternoon. My aunt worked in the garden yesterday afternoon. My aunt worked in the garden yesterday afternoon. My aunt will work in the garden tomorrow afternoon. My aunt will work in the garden tomorrow afternoon. They hike up a hill at least once a week for the exercise. They hike up a hill at least once a week for the exercise. They climbed 4 different hills last year for the fantastic views. They climbed 4 different hills last year for the fantastic views. They will climb the same hills next year because of the spectacular views. They will climb the same hills next year because of the spectacular views.